Hi, this is Mrs. Daly, the music teacher at Wilshire Elementary School. This is our second year going to see the South Texas Symphonic Orchestra. I love that the orchestra sends the teachers lesson plan material so that I can have a sense of what the repertoire will be like. I can have them prepared so that when they're coming to listen, it's a more engaging musical experience for them. They already are familiar with the composers, with the music, so that when they hear familiar melodies, they're like, oh yes, and they sit up and they understand and they know what to listen for. And the lesson plans were engaging, which I really appreciate. Also, the act of going to an orchestra, sitting down, having concert etiquette, but also a very engaging director, turning around, having them interact with the orchestra the way that he did was really well done. I like that the composers and the song selection choices were not just romantic and classical, but we also had people who are still living today, their music being performed. And that was really especially interesting to some of my students who were like, wait a minute, this person lives in San Antonio. Wait a minute, this person wrote this music and they're still alive. So yes, we are continually making music, and it's wonderful to have the students be a part of that and see that in action. After the field trip, I asked my students, what were your favorite selections? What did you like? They loved the act of going there and sitting and clapping. I told them what to look for. The conductor's hands when they're up and when they go down, that's when you know you can finally clap. You can say bravo, bravissimo. So you might have heard that from my students in the audience. What was rewarding to me as a teacher is to hear them say, oh, I really liked the Russian one. What was the Russian one? And then somebody else chimes in, oh, that was the 1812 Overture. They were like, oh, but I thought that was the Egmont Overture. No, that's by Beethoven. So you see, this is wonderful conversation they're having, correcting each other, and I could tell that they've learned this. So I really appreciate all that you've done to come together to help my students appreciate music that much further, because now it's real to them. So thank you, South Texas Symphonic Orchestra, for opening your concert doors to our elementary schools and all the schools so we can enjoy this wonderful musical experience together.